Hi, my name is Connie White, and I'm a real estate broker affiliated with RE/MAX Realty Advisors. This interview is part of a series of interviews entitled Tapping into Our Local Talent, where I have the opportunity and pleasure to interview experts in our local businesses. Today, I welcome Jennifer Kauffman, who is the Chief Results Officer and Business Coach of a company called the Results Group. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you.
How you doing?
Thank
You're
you for having
welcome.
me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. I'm looking forward to this. Tell us, Jennifer, how long you've been an owner of a company, and describe what you do.
I've owned my company now for 3 years this month, actually. And prior to that, my background is in financial services and banking, where I spent 20 years in an executive management role in building teams and working for Fortune 500, Fortune 100, and Fortune 500 companies. And prior to that, I spent a little time working in our family-owned businesses.
Tell us a little bit about the type of client that you serve.
Right now, I serve predominantly small businesses, although I am doing a little bit of work more in the mid-sized market. So when I chose to leave the corporate world, my passion is really geared at helping small and mid-sized companies. To me, it's appalling that 80% of businesses still fail, which is a statistic by the Small Business Association that they're still reporting out. So within 5 years, 80% of businesses fail, and I think that's a shame, and I think that there's an opportunity to help people sustain and understand what it takes to grow a business, and that only helps us locally.
So describe what you do.
What I do is I go in and I work with the owners of companies and their teams to get them aligned of where they want to go. I get a current understanding of where the business is today, where their challenges are, where their strengths are, and where their opportunities are, and help them develop a plan for growth. And what we do is through accountability, through training, and through consulting, help them to get to where they want to go.
Share with us, if you will, what makes you unique, what makes you different from other coaches who, consult with small businesses or businesses in general?
A couple of things, one of which is my corporate background. So I was an executive working for an investment management company and banking firm. When I left the corporate world, I used to manage books of business of $16 billion and more. And so my background, coupled with my education, which is in business, and the fact that I've spent some time working in family-owned businesses, I have that knowledge and expertise of what it takes from start to finish to really get a business working and growing so that there's sustainability. And so my background, one. The other piece is I love people, and I have a passion for helping people. So as long as a person or an organization is coachable, I'm clear that working together we can get results.
Can you share a specific example where you've helped someone and they've either monetarily or through their growth and expansion?
I have several stories, but
Okay.
one in particular that I'd like to share. About 6 months ago now, I had a new client that came to me through a referral. At the time in which she worked full-time for a high-end furniture company as a design manager, but at the same time she had recently started a private interior design business. And she hired me to help her transition out of the full-time design manager role really into growing her business. At the time she was in debt, didn't have any money saved, and she had 4 key goals for the first year of us working together. One of which was, before she decided to transition out of the furniture business, she wanted to reach $1 million in sale. And she works for a company that's been in business for 40 years now, has locations, over 100 locations nationwide, and no one in their organization has reached $1 million in sales. I'm happy to report that in June she actually hit that number and was the first ever in the organization to do that.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. And a couple of her other goals is to start to transition herself out of the furniture business and into her own private practice, where we've recently doubled her business, and she is now at the point where she can start to pull back from her full-time role and really gear up her private practice. And the other piece is she had a goal of saving money, and she's set up a profit account now that she has approximately $10,000 sitting in.
Isn't that exciting? Wow, awesome. Is there anything else that you'd like the audience and the viewers to know about you and your business?
Yeah, one of the things I would love to for people to know is, you don't have to do it alone. Go out and seek help through the Small Business Association, through hiring coach such as myself. Get help, expertise help, because I promise you, if you bring in outside mentors, outside advisors, you wouldn't be in the, most businesses wouldn't be in the position that they're in today. So I highly encourage people. There are, for myself included, I will not work with anyone without doing a complimentary business assessment. Why? 2 reasons. One of which, I need to get a clear understanding of the person or people that I'm working with in the organization to see if it's a fit for me. Likewise, it's an opportunity for them to assess me and see if I'm a fit for them. And if we can't figure out a way to work together, it's never going to work in the long run anyway. So most reputable consultants and coaches in the industry will provide that. If they don't, I'd question it.
Interesting. Jennifer, how can people reach you?
They can reach me 2 primary ways. They can reach me by calling 781-871-0744, or they could send an email to me at jennifer@jenniferkauffman.com.
Awesome. Jennifer, I really enjoyed it tonight, and I learned a lot about it. Thank you.
Thank you.